You were 7 years old the first time you understood that money was a held breath. It lived in a red Folgers coffee can on top of the refrigerator, the one with the rust ring around the base, and you were not tall enough to reach it. Your mother was. On the last Thursday of every single month, she took it down and counted it at the kitchen table, quarters and stacks of 4, dimes and slow little towers, and the small sound of the coins was the sound of the whole house, deciding whether it was allowed to breathe out. $61.15. You still know the number by heart, because she said it out loud twice, and the second time was quieter, the way a person says a thing they are trying very hard to believe. That was the night you learned the rule you have never once managed to unlearn. Money is not a thing you have. It is a thing you watch, and keep watching, in case it moves. You are 38 now, and there is no can. There is an account instead, and the account holds more money than your mother counted in her entire life. More than she would even have believed if you had turned the screen around and shown her the number in the corner. And still, on the last Thursday of every month, something small and old behind your ribs draws in a breath and waits, quietly, to be told that the house is finally allowed to exhale. Nobody warns you about this part. The fear did not pack its bags and leave the day the money arrived. It only changed its clothes. It learned to wear your calm, your good sense, your discipline. It learned to look exactly like a virtue, so that you would thank it every day instead of ever once calling it by its name. You earn $240,000 a year, and you still stand in the cereal aisle at 9 o'clock at night doing arithmetic that no longer means anything at all. The store brand is $2.29. The name brand is $4.60. You put the name brand back on the shelf, not because of the difference, because of the can. Because somewhere inside you a 7-year-old is still counting the stacks, and he has never once looked at the account, and he would not trust it if he did. You keep the thermostat at 64 all winter, and wear the gray fleece your company gave everyone back in 2019. You drive a 2011 Corolla with 141,000 miles on it, and you tell people, easily, that you just like the car. And the terrible part is that you do like the car. The habit taught itself to sound like a preference, so that you would never have to feel it for what it really is. Your mother is 69 now. She still lives in the house with the refrigerator, and the can is still up there on top of it, mostly empty, keeping its place. Last spring you decided you would finally pay off what was left of the house, $81,000, and you sat in the Corolla in her driveway with the number ready on your phone and the engine ticking as it cooled, and you did not go in. You told yourself that the money would embarrass her. That was not the reason, and some part of you knew it even then. The reason was that if you paid it, the can would finally be empty for good, and you did not know who you would be without something left to watch. So you drove home. You are very good with money now. Everyone says so, and they mean it kindly. The account grows. The can, wherever it lives in you, stays exactly one Thursday from empty. And tonight you are back in the aisle, holding the cheaper box, while the fluorescent light hums the way it always has, and nobody who saw you standing here, counting nothing, would ever guess how much you have, or how little that has ever had to do with what you were really counting.